Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. This will be the first of hopefully many arenas with the Grand Tournament. An expansion that a lot of people are excited about, some people are not excited about. I think it's a great expansion. It's got some lame cards, but it's got some pretty good ones. I'm looking forward to seeing how the arena plays out. Let's start with Hunter, because I do have a daily quest for that. Alright, we got our Epic to start things off here, so this is hopefully an auspicious beginning for my Epic career in the Grand Tournament, starting off with an Epic on my first pick, and a pretty good one. So this, I mean, obviously doesn't seem that great. It's at best a 6-4 for 3, which is obviously very good stats for 3, but 4 health still not that hard to kill, and spell damage requirement's a bit crappy. A 2-4 for 3, or 4-2 for 3 is pretty bad. So we'll take the classic. Actually, it's not classic. It wasn't in the original game. It was in Goblins vs. Gnomes. We'll take the older, shall we say, Steam Wheel Sniper. Here we got a nifty little dude, but Kill Command, I think, is the pick. Here we have nothing but old cards, so I could take a bad buff for a bad 4-drop. We'll take the bad buff, because the bad buffs are better than no buffs. Here's an interesting choice. These are both good for their cost. I'm going to take this. There's, I think, fewer things that kind of do what this does. This is basically a 3-5 for 4. Quick shot or multi-shot? Tricky. So the multi-shot is board clear. Quick shot can give me some. Wow, you know, when you take quick shot, you really just got to think of it as a dark bomb. You can't count on or expect to ever get that card. So do I want the removal early for something small, or the removal later for more than one thing? Since there's fewer things that do what multi-shot does, I'll take it, but that could easily be a mistake. Okay, Cobra Shot, I don't think is a very good card. And I am doing okay with removal. I've got the Kill Command, the multi-shot, and the Sniper, sort of. So we'll take this, our first Grand Tournament card, the Pit Fighter. I think this is a great arena card, a 5-6 for 5, so it's like a Chillwind Yeti for 5 mana. And I think it's great. I will take the Maiden of the Lake very happily here. A 2-6 for 4 is very hard to kill. And the ability is good. Now for Hunters, yeah, not the greatest, but I don't want to go for Dragons. We'll just take the really solid 4-drop there. Alright, do I take a Panda? I don't think so. We'll just do this to have the mechs in case I ever get mech synergies. Obviously, the only good card there is the Kill Command. And the Argent Commander from way back in the day. Tiger is good. It gives you a beast. It gives you some finishing power. The Mad Scientist is good as well, but I'll take the Glypzuka. I find that the buff and just the weapon, having the weapon in general, are both very solid things. The Big Beefcake or the early drop. I have a couple of early plays. We'll take the Big Beefcake. I don't want to try to go for super full aggro with Hunter. Here we'll take Hunter's Mark. I find this to be a very important card. Currently I don't have much synergy with it, except for, I guess, the Sniper. 4 mana, 2 cards, kill anything. And multi-shot, which is, honestly, and the Argent Commander maybe sometimes. That's good enough. Yeah, I'm going to take it. It's a very important card. Explosive Trap, wins games. King's Elec. So I think it's a great card. The question is, don't want another Beefcake. I'm going to take this. This is just great. It can be good later in the game because it has a 50% chance of drawing you a card. I would, by the way, not suggest trying to make your decks, like, trying to, like, play for Joust. Like, oh, you know, take expensive creatures, da-da. I think you should just assume you're going to win the Joust 50% of the time and call it at that. So 50% chance of drawing a minion, I think, is really strong. Now, Web Spinner is 100% chance of getting a minion. And it's cheaper, and it's a 1-drop, and I don't have any 1-drops. Yeah, why don't we just take the Web Spinner? I just really don't know what I was doing there. This is a good 1-drop. This is healing. Healing is important. Healing wins games. Don't want the good 1-drop. Also good later on for finishing the opponent. No, we'll take the healing. I want to just, you know, have a nice, good old, solid deck. All right. Mookala's Champion. I just don't see that working very well. And this is junk. So we'll take the Rider, although a 3-3 for 3, that's pretty much all it's usually going to be. Ice Rager! Oh, yes! No. We'll just take that. I don't want to gamble on the Warlord. Ooh, Lock and Load. Really cool card. Don't know if it works that well in Arena. What I got? Hunter's Mark, the Trap. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work all that well here. I don't have any trackings or arcane shots. So we're gonna, I find this guy doesn't really work that well. We're gonna just take him. This is kind of cool. It adds a little bit of burn to the Hunter deck, which is fine. And it's just a 2-3 for 2, which is fine. Deadly Shot, very important card. Only playable card here. I do like Bear Trap. Mr. Tinkers. Mr. Tinkers, put your balls in my top. Alright, we got a Micro Machine. And I think, oh, we got the antique heal bot, which I've made happen more than once. But, you know, we'll just take the bear trap. They're both 3/3s. Obviously, this guy can have an extra benefit, and you get him right away. But I feel like it's fine to take the bear trap there. You can almost get a tooth. This is like a zombie chat without a drawback if you win the joust. If not, it's a 1-2 for 1. So, you know, half the time it's good, and then the other half of the time it's pretty mediocre. Or I could just take one of these really solid cards. So, you know, I'm doing okay here, I think, for endgame. I got some big stuff. I got 5 big dudes. Plus, some of my 4-drops are pretty large. I'll just take the companion for that extra early game. Another multi-shot seems fine over the mediocre 3. Another Glyvzuka seems fine over another animal companion. Only playable card there. Another deadly shot or an infiltrator. I'm going to take the infiltrator here. It's a bit risky, but I do have Hunter's Mark and a deadly shot for killing arbitrarily large things. And I have a good amount of removal with 2 multi-shots, 2 kill commands, explosive trap. I think I want this 1-drop. It's just such a good thing on turn 1. Silence is important, so I will take it over the extra 5-drop. And the only playable card here is that one. Alright, so I made some choices I think some people might not have made. You know, if one of my Glyvzukas were a mad scientist, I'd have a way to pull out my bear trap or my explosive trap. And actually, I should really start thinking about mad scientist being better than before, because now there's an extra secret in the game. Although there's also like a whole bunch of extra cards, so are you really more likely to end up with a secret? Not really, but it's a good secret, so it's a good one to pull out. The nice thing about bear trap, it's one that people don't, you know, it's one that if you follow the standard operating procedure for playing around Hunter Secrets, doesn't get played around. And it's really annoying to deal with. Like, you hit the face, and then this bear pops up, and now future minions can't hit the face because it's got taunt. So it's like a very tricky card to play around. And if you... It's just hard, because normally you want to attack with your crappiest minion in the event of freezing trap. But if you attack with your crappiest minion, you might regret it, because you might have wanted your crappiest minion to hit the bear instead of your next best minion, which might die to the bear. Do I coin out a web spinner here? I don't really... I'm going to play a... You know what? I think I do. I'm okay with losing the coin to have her ping this and not do anything else on turn 2. And then I can play the bear trap. Now, turn 3, I kind of skip a beat, whereas if I'd saved the coin, I could have played the bear trap and coined this on turn 3. Oh, no. That was a really good 2-drop there. Bear trap or raptor? I'm going to go for the bear trap, honestly, and keep this hidden. So, she could get into a standoff with me if she wants, but I mean, how's she going to figure that's a bear trap? If it's a freezing trap or an explosive trap, she wants to trigger it. Now, you should still assume the hunter always has the best trap, but, you know, to that extent, I don't think you really can afford to. Does she have a way of killing it? She has a flame cannon. Ugh! She gets lucky again. I can't play any 3-drops here. Well, that sucks. Ooh, multi-shot. Do I dare? You know what? I don't want to play multi-shot here. I don't want to go for the multi-shot on turn 4. Honestly, what I want to do on turn 4 is play one of these 4-drops. So she's had a pretty good start. This was great for her. It's really, really good. And then the flame cannon missed my 2-1. Does she have a water elemental? Oh, thank God. Okay, so no overpowered water elemental there. Gonna play Sen'jin. Now this is a bit of a dicey situation, because if she flame cannon pings this will hit me for 6, which obviously is pretty good for mages to get a 6 attack. She draws 2 cards. Now I'm safe. She can't kill my Sen'jin, so I will go up a card here. Taunt shuts down Wind Fury, of course. Do I run this in with Sen'jin, or do I kill command? Yeah, let's do it. So I can play Animal Companion plus Kill Command for 5 damage next turn. If she pings this, she's got 7 cards to my 5, but I have a 3/5 on the table. I don't know. The Yeti. Alright, perfect. So I'll kill it with Kill Command. Kill Command being a really strong card. This is a nice thing to save for later. Got a Leok, which I'm fine with here. The bear would have been better, but I'll accept this. And unfortunately, I haven't done any damage to her so far this game, because she had a really lightning fast start. She's got 8 cards to 6. She's a bit ahead, but, you know, I have a chance. Alright, so she's going to freeze this, which means she's got a plan for killing it later. Obviously, she doesn't want to do that and then not kill it. But maybe she doesn't have a way of killing it later. Who knows? Do I play Explosive Trap? Seems weak. Do I... Okay, I definitely want to play this to stop it from dying to Flame Strike. Do I play this in Steady Shot twice? Or do I play Explosive Trap? Well, I'll play this in Steady Shot twice. Or do I really want to... Why do I want to Steady Shot twice? That's dumb. I should just lay an Explosive Trap down. The thing about Explosive Trap is it gets wasted if she attacks with that Stalker. But... Oh god, game's hanging. Oh god. Please. Don't do this to me, game! Well, that was not an auspicious beginning. We lost the first game due to a disconnect, according to Hearthstone. Now, it's possible I was going to lose that game anyway, so I'm not too torn up about it. But hopefully the internet actually works. Yeah, working would be great if it could do that. I'd really appreciate that. So let's see if we can come back from this a little bit of a rough start. Again, I mean, I was behind that game for sure. I don't know what the mage had planned after Cone of Colding the Trogzor, so we'll see. Up against Master Pants. Well, I think I've got a pretty good deck for a hunter, so let's see what we can make of it. I think Kill Command probably has to get mulliganed because I do have a lot of removal. I don't want to get a handful of removal I don't want to use. This is quite the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, not a whole lot of synergy, I guess, but it's stuff to play, and sometimes it's all it takes. I mean, I'm not saying it's like always going to win you the game, but sometimes that is all it takes, is just dropping a minion every turn. All my removal is still in my deck, which is both good and bad. He has a slow start, which is good. Now, what am I vulnerable to? Well, with this guy, I'm not vulnerable to Explosive Trap. I am not that vulnerable to multi-shot either, unless this flips me a Puffer. So I'm doing okay, I think. I'm flexible. I can either play the Raid Leader next turn, or... Alright, looks like we are going to play the Animal Companion. I don't see any reason to coin into the Tall Strider here. So he's up a card. Alright, Leok. Would have rather had the Bear here. But I'll take the Leok, and I can actually skip the Tall Strider and go back-to-back 5s. Alright, we tie on this, so he doesn't get the Flame Juggler in his hand, which is good, because it had a chance of killing my spinner. No idea what this is now, thanks to Bear Trap being in the game. It's just totally unpredictable. Well, let's see if it's a Freezing Trap. It's not. I got a pretty crappy one. Let's see if it's a Explosive Trap or a Misdirection or a Bear Trap. Looks like it's Explosive Trap, which is fine. That doesn't actually do anything. And I think it is actually worth it to coin out my 5-drop here for some extra value, because he's going to have a hard time killing it. I mean, he could have a multi-shot, I guess, but then he's going to go down to 18 health, spend his whole turn. Might be able to burn him out in that case. Ah, healing. And, okay, well, my Spectral Knight does a pretty good job of dealing with this threat, and then I drop another 5-drop, so I'm looking pretty good, because then if he drops his own big threat to counter mine, I actually have Deadly Shot. So this does sort of suck, but that he can actually finish my guy off with the bow. But then again, he's going down to 20 health, 16 health, 14 health, you know, it's starting to get down pretty quick. And this could actually be okay here. If he doesn't have a kill command to kill it, I'm going to be in good shape. Oh, a big joust coming up here. He wins it by a hair, so it does have charge, which is huge. That's 5 damage to the face or helping him kill a creature. He is going to go for the face, unfortunately, so that's 5 extra damage. He's not waiting for the secret to recharge his bow, which is smart. It's probably a freezing trap. Oh, I'd love to use a multi-shot here. If this had been a quick shot, I don't know if this is the one that was going to be a quick shot. If this had been a quick shot, that would be so good. Alright, this sucks. If it's a freezing trap, I'm going to have to use a deadly shot to kill it off. Please be snakes. Damn, it's not snakes. So do I dare take 5 more damage to the face? I don't. This sucks. You know what? God darn it. Can I really afford to use deadly shot on this? He's down to 4 cards. F it, man. I've got multi-shot and deadly shot that I can both play next turn, plus the 5 damage here. I feel like I gotta try it. He doesn't flip the pig. Is he going for the face? He might be going for the face. Yeah, he's going for the face. Okay, this is bad because he's got 4 health minions. There we go. Alright, got a little bit of luck. So what we do here is we kill that one. We Hunter's Mark this one. Multi-shot. Kill both of them. I gotta get a creature down. So I got 3 cards. I actually feel alright about my chances to not die. So this is a big turn for him here. If he plays 1 huge minion, I could actually go Deadly Shot, hit him in the face for 8 and be okay. But if he plays 2 4-drops, I could be in trouble. Okay, that's kind of annoying. That's actually really good because it's expensive removal to kill just something that had only 2 health. So now I have the card advantage against him. And I can kill the Fairy Dragon. Alright, let's see. Do I Explosive Trap? And no, what am I doing? Let's just kill this and play a Core Hound. So if he's got Beast plus Kill Command with his 2 cards, he can kill this. If he has a Deadly Shot or a Freezing Trap, he's in good shape. But if he doesn't, this kills him in 2 turns. So he's got to be kind of careful here. Core Rager. Oh, hey, that's really good for him because Deadly Shot now has only a 50-50 chance of killing that Core Rager, and I don't want to let it hit me because that'll actually win him the game. Well, unfortunately, can't kill him. 9, 11, 13 doesn't do it. So I have to flip a coin for Deadly Shot. I win the coin flip, so I can hit him in the face. Well, I have to hit him in the face. And let's think. Explosive Trap? No, I think we'll do this. Steady Shot. And drop that guy down. So he needs to top deck 5 damage to kill me with, like a Reckless Rocketeer. It's kind of a tall order. He doesn't have a Beast in place, so Kill Command won't do. Quick Shot would give him a card and maybe 2 more damage. Wrangler doesn't do it, because this is not a Beast, so well played. As long as my internet doesn't die in the next 2 seconds. Web Spinner into Core Hound gives me the victory. Please, 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 go. Don't die, internet. Yay! Okay. So we got a win there against Master Pants, a greatly named hunter. Good thing I took Web Spinner, not King's Elec. That actually really came through nicely for me there. Because obviously I did not draft a Core Hound. That was off of Mr. Spinner. And we're at 1-1, which isn't the super greatest thing ever. I do think this deck has the potential to make it to 7 wins. I think the Mage deck, I had a chance of winning that one before I was disconnected. And even if I did lose the game, I still have a decent chance of coming back. Let's see what we got. A Mage! Got jacked. I was a fat kid. Then I got jacked. Do you even lift, bro? Okay, so multi-shot I don't think I need to keep. This is a good card to play, even though I'm not very likely in the slightest to actually use my hero ability to kill something. It's good to have something that she just like really desperately needs to use her removal against. Pass a turn, pass a turn, pass a turn, please! Please, oh, god damn it. Alright, well, what is this? What is this crap? Oh, come on! Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, thank you! Alright, so I'm gonna drop... these are all reasonable options here. Bear Trap, she hits my face. I kill this thing. That seems good. What are the odds she's not going to attack my face here? Like, Explosive Trap, Snipe, Misdirection, Freezing Trap, all are things you'd want to attack the face here. So I get my Bear Trap. Now I have a 3/3 that I only spent 2 mana for, which is a good deal. It's like really good mana efficiency for a hunter. She's used her coin and I'm about to go up a card. Then she has to spend her 3rd turn pinging this. Ah, she doesn't have anything better to do than to ping it now. Haha. Well, that's fine. So what I'm going to do here, I was going to say Plague Life Zuka and just hope it buffed this, but this is even better. So I get to use my 1-drop to kill her 2-drop. That was a lucky coin flip that the 2-drop hit my face and not the 1-drop. Otherwise, I would have had to work a little harder to kill it. I would have had to use my bear. So this bear wouldn't be here, which is kind of a big change. So unlike the other mage that I played, this one I'm actually doing pretty well against. I could Glaive Zuka, but I think I'd rather do this. Wait, I'm dumb. I should have done both. I'm such an idiot. I should have played the Glaivezooka and used the Glaivezooka to hit this. Then I'd have the weapon in hand. I mean, I did a little bit of extra damage to the face that way, but I clearly just screwed up. She's only at 4 mana. This is a huge board for only being turn 4. All right, well, options. I could just play this. Unfortunately, there's no real great way to kill it. I could deadly shot it, which is a bit aggressive. I could shoot it, throw my sniper at it. No, what I need to do is I need to play the Glaivezooka to see if I get lucky and it buffs the bear. 1 in 3 odds. Might as well take them. It doesn't. Ah, but I don't want to throw the sniper at that thing anymore. All right, change of plans. Deadly shot is a little risky here, to say the least. But I've just dealt so much damage to her that unless she has healing and an amazing board presence or board clear, I'm gonna win this just by burning her out. Yep. Bear Trap, MVP right there. I mean, a 3/3 for 2 is good as it is, but on top of that, it's like got the extra value that the opponent cannot kill that 3/3 with the minion that attacked your face to trigger him. Like, that's a really big deal that the opponent has 1 fewer minion on the table that can attack that bear. Like, if the bear had been a 3/3 for 2, she would have run her guy into it and pinged it to death. As it is, I got to keep it, and that was obviously very good. So, by the way, Worgen Infiltrator, I think I picked that one pretty aggressively. I picked it over something really good, if I just don't remember what it was, but it's really come into play in a couple of games already. All right, well, we got our curve again, so my aggressively drafted one drops are helping out. This is actually nice to see the Glaivezooka. Obviously, Web Spinner into Glaivezooka is a very strong opening play. Glad this isn't a Mad Scientist at the moment. He doesn't have a turn 1 play, which is good. I could actually coin into Knife Juggler and play a Sniper after that, but I don't see the reason, because Web Spinner into Glaivezooka is a pretty strong play. Turn 3, I can go Knife Juggler, coin, Sniper. Alright, so I think we'll just... Man, I could just ignore it. I could play the Glaivezooka and get rid of all but one of the spiders. I could just ignore the spider and play a Knife Juggler. And if I do that, it's a little risky if he buffs this thing and kills my juggler. But it does allow me... Let's try. This is risky, but I just didn't want to play Glaivezooka and not clear his board. Like, if I was going to clear his board, I would have done it. But I didn't want to play it and not clear it. He's got a Brute, which I'm pretty okay with. Captain's Parrot. I don't think I have any pirates, unfortunately. But let's play a couple of minions. Hoping to hit one of these creatures with at least one of my knives. Wow, they both missed. That's awful. I was either okay with popping the spider or hitting this and throwing the Knife Juggler at it. Unfortunately, neither took place, so that's not good. So I'd say he has the advantage right here. Coin did not flip in my favor. He got his attack. And he got a pretty big Drake. Spellbreaker would be good to find here to get rid of that Chillwind Yeti. Doesn't happen. Do I coin into a big 5-drop here, or do I shoot this thing to death? I think I should shoot this thing. Seems fine. Now, do I play the Glaivezooka? The Glaivezooka doesn't really achieve much of anything, really. I could throw this, and then Glaivezooka and that to kill off all the spiders. Sure. Wait, better move, since that got buffed, is to do this. Okay, I think I'm actually behind here. If I had the play, I would be in good shape, but because I don't, he gets to play something for 5, and I'm responding with a good 5-drop rather than setting the tempo with it. So he's ahead right now. I do have a little bit of a better board. I can almost clear off these damned spiders, but not quite. Raid Leader's terrible. So yeah, I have to hope he misses a beat and doesn't do anything good here, because if he does something good and I'm responding with a Spectral Knight, that's okay, but then he's going to get ahead if he has a good 6-drop and just run away with the game. Because I'm responding then with a 5-drop, which doesn't quite cut it. If he only plays a 4-drop here, or better yet, like a 3-drop in Hero Powers, I could actually be okay. This is weirdly something I'm fine with, because he takes some damage. He doesn't establish the board. My health is high enough that I'm okay. I really wish I remembered if I had any pirates. I don't think I ever got any. I passed on the Bloodsail Raider or Corsair or whatever the hell it is. So we play this. Probably shouldn't have played this. I probably should have actually played the Smith to bait out deadly shots and to use up this bow tick. So I should have actually played my weaker 5-drop first. Slight mistake. Might cost me. Trogzor cannot be killed with deadly shot. Unfortunately. He's tickling me away. Alright, well, let's keep it simple. We'll raid leader so I can kill this thing. Here's where I use the coin. Note, by the way, it's important to use the coin after I kill it so it doesn't get buffed. I do this. I silence the spiders. And I'll take 1 more damage to kill them off. Okay, this is looking better. Now, he could still have a bajillion different plays that would put him in very good shape here, but if he doesn't clear this board right now, if he just plays like a Sunwalker here or something like that, I deadly shot it, and I'm going to hit him for 12 damage, which is a lot. That's counting him killing my knight by using Eaglehorn Bow. Explosive Trap doesn't really save him. It only kills the raid leader. Although it does knock out 4 of my damage, so I only hit him for 8 rather than 12. In fact, he's going to go ahead and take out the damage himself like that. That's fine. Pit Fighter, very good card, but Deadly Shot, glad I got it. Unfortunately, cannot play the Smith along with my Deadly Shot, so if I don't get a good top deck, I'm just going to be steady shotting here. Ah, Animal Companion, perfect. Well, let's see what we get for the Companion. Got a Bear. Would have rather had a Leok, actually. But we're in pretty good shape. 5 steady shots will kill him, and I've got 12 damage on the table. He needs big taunts, and that's pretty much it. Like, well, Sludge Belcher would be great. A Sludge Belcher single-handedly eats up all 3 attacks. This kills a creature. Does he have a Sludge Belcher to back it up with? The answer is no! Now, he still gets to eat up all of my attacks, but this isn't as good as Sludge Belcher because Sludge Belcher would have actually had a thing left over. Let me see if I have any pirates here. I didn't get a single pirate. That's not too surprising, honestly. I'm not going to use Hunter's Mark against this thing. So this is risky for Unleash the Hounds, obviously. Hounds, Mark, he clears my board. Still has 6 mana, plays a big creature. He could win the game. But if he has just Hounds... glad I didn't have any secrets out for that. Then I will kill him, and he doesn't actually have anything. Okay, great. That was awesome. I actually don't know how long that first aborted video was. So I don't know how long I should keep playing, but those are pretty quick games, and pretty solid ones, too. Which means I'm going to lose the next 2 games in, like, 2 seconds. But I'm really happy with this deck. Even if I do lose the next 2 games, I'll say that I was happy with how I drafted and played it. This is a nice start to the Grand Tournament. I ended Blackrock Mountain with an average of 5.9. It was 6, and then my last 2 runs sucked and dropped me down a 1/10 of a point. I was, well, who cares, really? But I was like, darn. Yes, that's the best way to describe it. I was like, darn. All right, we got our 2-drop, nothing else. This is one of my worst opening hands so far in this arena, and it is not saved by the mulligan. If anything, it gets worse. It replaces a 4-drop minion with a 4-drop spell. That may or may not catch me up. Well, tragically, no Infiltrator or Web Spinner to start the party, and he plays Leper Gnome, which would have been great to have a Web Spinner against this. Alas, it was not to be. So does he have Abusive Sergeant? Argent Helper Dude? It's difficult for a Paladin to get rid of that Sniper. Paladins are like pretty much the worst class in the game at getting rid of that darn thing, the 2/3 on turn 2, even with the help of having played something on turn 1. Okay, so how far do you take the motto of don't let Paladins keep creatures? I let him keep a creature here and it didn't do anything. Obviously there's that 3 mana +3 attack Divine Shield thing that's going to make me really regret if I keep this recruit alive. But I'm going to play the Companion. I think it's worth it to get an extra creature down rather than just pinging away his stuff. So let's see. He's going to, at minimum, have the recruit to finish my sniper off with, but does he have something better than that? Mercifully not. He has a 4-drop, which makes me annoyed that that's not a 4-attack minion, but it doesn't matter because True Silver Champion kills all the animal companions. This is a disaster because I don't have anything to play on turn 4. I just have this on turn 5. Alright, well, I'm going to take a little chance here. And I'm going to lay Knife Juggler and Trap. I just want the Trap in play. Gets rid of recruits. There's obviously a strong chance of the Traps being wasted. But even if it's wasted, I got Multi-Shot, which might finish off a big minion. There's no way he's going to attack my face with that weapon. That would just be completely moronic. Nobody would ever do that. So he does kill my Knife Juggler. He is up a couple of cards here. 6-3, soon to be 4 if you count my Trap. Plays a Yeti, which doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. Alright. Yeah, I'm way behind here. I don't have any beasts out to use Kill Command against that Yeti with. So it's bad. I've got 5 cards out if you count the secret. He's got 7 cards out. So even after I'm drawing for the turn, I'm behind. The Argent Commander could get me ahead. Checks for Freezing Trap, doesn't find it. Hammer of Wrath takes him up another card. Ugh, that's not good. So I could go for a Trog. Why though? Let's just do this. So I go up 1 more card. He's now got 7 to my 5. I'll go up to 6. I could get a card with multi-shot. I could go up a card. If he played like 2 3/3s, that would be perfect. I could multi-shot, steady shot, and get 6 damage on him, start this party. But if he has something better than that, I'm going to be in trouble. Seal of Light. So that's just a 1-for-1, which is still bad. I don't want any of my minions to be dying right here. Raging Worgen. Comedy. Comedy gold, because it's going to attack into Explosive Trap and then turn on Wind Fury. High Flubbity Hilarious. Glyvzuka does not kill it. Boy. That was just the worst thing that ever happened. Okay. He's got 6 cards to 4. I just can't get back that other card, nor have I dealt any damage to him, so I'm not getting up that way. I'm really far behind versus this Paladin. Should have probably killed a thing instead of playing that Animal Companion. Nerubian Egg neutralizes multi-shot. Land sakes. Well, I could actually go this multi-shot. Alright, we gotta do it. Is there anything better? Anything better? Glyvzuka would let me just kill this normally. And then I could silence the egg. That's probably better, isn't it? I mean, I do take more damage on this thing, but I was gonna damage this thing anyway, so yeah. Let's kill that. Kill that. Play this. Mainly just to get a creature on the table. I'm not that excited about silencing an egg, as I've said many times before. I think eggs are pretty bad in the arena. But it was actually going to get blown up by my trap, so probably didn't want to let it sitting around. Swamp Ooze. Alright, you know what? Of all things that could happen, that's not one of the worst. I've been much more pissed if he had buffed that egg and used it to kill something, which he could still do, but that's really the worst thing. Yes, I'm sad about losing the weapon, but this isn't the worst thing that could have happened. No, 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 no! Oh my god, damn it! Oh, that just, oh, fuck. I really needed that to not happen. Okay, he's not gonna die to Fell Reaver Fatigue, so I definitely want to hit him, that's for sure. I don't think that's multi-shot here. This seems fine. Do I want to play the Senjin? That's the question. Wow, that was a lot of endgame that just got busted. No, I don't want to play the Senjin there. Let him blow this up against my 6/1, and then I have a healthy Senjin. I'm way behind on cards. He's at 14 health, 12. I can't kill him in time. Yeah, this is bad. This is real, real bad. Oh, that's a big minion. And that does not die to Explosive Trap. Okay, yeah, that Blessing of Might on his egg, that just wrecked me. If I had had that Spellbreaker out, I'd be dealing damage to him with it all this time. Okay, so he's at 12 health. Let's assume, because you always have to assume you're going to get everything you need to win. If you're behind, you have to just assume everything will go your way. Yeah, let's assume he has 0 healing. How are my chances of winning? Well, I have a couple of kill commands. I could get maybe a charging beast of some sort. Are there any charging beasts? I don't know if there's any charging beasts. Oh, I guess there's the 1-mana pig. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for me. I don't have any card draw here because I didn't take Quick Shot. So it's going to be difficult for me to get enough cards to actually win this game. Alright. The Spectral Knight unfortunately survives Explosive Trap. He decides to play it safe. Oh, that's just like the worst possible thing. It doesn't hit hard, doesn't do anything about this board. He seems to have some removal cards. Maiden of the Lake, sure. I could have saved it, try to combo it with that guy that's use your hero power twice a turn for some extra damage. Okay, he's at 10 health. I gotta survive long enough to do 5 steady shots. Too long. It's too long. Although these guys are both dead to the trap. If he's smart, he will not do what he's... Okay. Is he gonna do that? Cool, thanks. He should have... Actually, I guess he couldn't have killed it with just these two, could he? So now all of his stuff dies to explosive trap. Equality is very interesting. Interesting. So he loses his card. He's got 2 cards. Ah, it's a top deck ward. I've got him killed in 5 turns. Sludge Belcher is extremely strong, although it doesn't deal that much damage. Alright, so he's got 5 damage a turn. I need something that will, like, distract him. Alright. That was an extra 2 damage. So I need to survive for 3 turns. He hits me for 5 damage a turn. That's enough. That's enough. As long as he doesn't have any huge minions, no Stormwind champions, please. I am fine. Please be some kind of dumb thing. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Well, that is a lot of damage a turn. I'm not going to have enough time. He's going to kill me before I can steady shot him to death. So I have to get a kill command or something to kill him in my next 2 draws. This, he can actually just ignore. I don't think it's going to buy me enough health. He can, like, kill this with his stuff and still kill me in 2 turns. That was an amazing top deck for him. Oh, God, you've got to be kidding. All right, well, I got 1 chance to get a kill command. I think that's all I have that will kill him. And he actually just ignores the Spectre Knight, which is smart. There's no way I'm going to get past 2 taunts, one of which is a Sludge Belcher. So do I get the kill command? I don't. God damn it. 2 health off. Oh, that game was so idiotic. Huffer, or Hogger into Boulder Fist Ogre. I mean, anything less ridiculous. And he would not have had enough damage to kill me before I steady shotted him. That sucks. So many dongs, like you wouldn't believe. This deck really doesn't have that much finishing power. Just the kill commands, because I didn't take quick shot and I saw no arcane shots. But that was still annoying that he actually top decked back-to-back 6 drops there to finish me off before I could kill him. Alright, Hunter's Mark I don't think I want to keep in the opener. So we'll mulligan everything except for my spinner. Sucks to be at 3-2 with a deck that I consider quite strong. But I did lose a ridiculous game versus the Paladin. And then the Mage game I was behind, but I might have been able to catch back up if I hadn't gotten disconnected. So, you know, we'll just write this one off as internet failure. Yeah, we'll write that off. We'll just do that. So he can steady shot to kill this, which I'm fine with. Ah, he's not going to settle for that. So he's trying to get a 4-drop out on turn 3. Man, you just do not see that many Pine-sized summoners. Unfortunately, I don't have my Glyve Zuka here. So no point in coining out that guy. Let's just hit him in the face and see what 4-drop he's got. Obviously, a good 4-drop would suck a lot of balls here, but I might be able to multi-shot. No, I won't, because he's going to trade the Pine-sized summoner for my Knife Juggler after playing the 4-drop. It's not good. It's a 3-drop. Can he use the remaining mana? If he can't, then it doesn't really matter. Wow, he chooses not to kill a Knife Juggler. That is certainly a bold strategy. Okay. I think this is a good time to use the coin. Now you might say, Papa Boris, why didn't you cash out your web spinner that would have kept your Knife Juggler at 2 health so it couldn't be shapeshifted? The answer is, I don't care if he shapeshifts my Knife Juggler. I've already gone up a card, thanks to multi-shot. So here he's sacrificing time to get his card back while I drop one of the best 4-drops in the game. I am a-okay with that. Also, unlike in the other games, I've actually dealt 5 damage to him, a 1/6 of his health, to start things off, which is nice. And now I could play maybe this and a trap next turn, or this and steady shot next turn. Start trying to angle for the win. Obviously a good 5-drop here like Sludge Belcher would hurt. Swipe does clear my board, unfortunately, because of the spell damage, which, I'll be honest, kind of sucks. It sucks like that. Young Dragonhawk for life here. Alright. So that was actually really bad that he got this thing with a swipe, because if he had just swipe on turn 5, my Senjin would have lived with 1 health, and he would have had to throw his creature away to finish it off. So that was quite unfortunate. Uh-oh. I smell something bad here. Yep. Yeah. Is he going to draw a card with it? Nope, he's just going to straight up kill it. Oh, this sucks. So I can use the commander to kill off the ghoul, but then of course the geomancer kills off my commander. And if I play the trap, it doesn't quite kill the ghoul off. So we'll just do this. It's not great, but he's got 4 cards to my 5. My cards aren't great, especially because of this young dragon hawk. But there's a chance that I can catch up. Oh, this happens. Alright, we'll just do explosive trap, I guess, and sneak an extra steady shot in there. Yeah. Okay, so young Dragonhawk, what that's doing here is it's setting up kill commands for just 1 mana. This is 10 damage. He's at 19 health. It's not really enough to kill him. I will use kill commands to kill stuff if I need to kill stuff, but it's something to keep an eye on, at least when you play Hunter, is the potential to burn your opponent out. Does he have an Ironbark Protector here or something ridiculous? That would really suck. Please have 5 health minions. Bite! Bite on the face! Oh, yes. Alright, well that does give him health, to be fair, so I'm not going to burn him out, but I really couldn't care less. So this kind of sucks, because it does kill my heal bot, which is annoying. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to do... Let's see, 5, 7. I might as well play this guy. It's bigger than a Micro Machine to start. So let's just do that. I mean, I'm losing potentially out on some damage, but it uses up more of my mana. I'm not realistically going to burn him out, so I feel like it was worth it to get the more expensive minion down. Alright, I can still kill that. No problem. Nope, because I can just play Young Dragonhawk, kill command, hit it with my Glyvzuka, and then kill off the Swordsmith. Now I'm going down to 13 health, 14 health. Against the Druid with 1 card, that's fine. Okay, so do we do this? Or do I kill it some other way? Yeah, it seems like a fine way to do it. So we're going to play this. Thank you, Web Spinner. Thank you very much. Don't miss this, by the way. I can play that and Steady Shot. And I have a 2/6. I really like this card. I just really like this is a real like working horse sort of card. He's got 23 health left. 21 for 3 damage. 18, yeah, I still can't really burn him out. Okay, so that's a pretty smart play on his part. Kill the beast. Turn off kill command. He doesn't know that I have the other kill command, but obviously this is a good thing to kill anyway. And the 5 health is a bit difficult for me to chew through. Do I get rid of this heal bot? I think I should. Because what happens now is I drop my Micro Machine. I also drop a Bear Trap, which he might actually he could reasonably shapeshift and hit my face here if he's not killing off my Micro Machine. And this thing could grow to big sizes. To a big size. Just one. One big size will do. And I still got a 2/4, which is, you know, something. So he heals up. So that kind of sucks, because it means I'm not going to burn him out, but it is good he's not taking over the board. I can win a fair fight here, just by playing against the board. And he's actually going to do this, which makes absolutely no sense, because I was going to kill this thing anyway. Do I want to play a Spellbreaker here just to play a minion on the table? I do, so I have to play it first, actually, because otherwise I would have been forced to silence my Maiden of the Lake. Alright, so there's a reasonable chance that he will actually shapeshift and hit my face. He doesn't know what secret it is. He knows it's not Snipe, I think, is all he knows. Force of Nature. Alright, so he's going to get to kill both my creatures here, quite tragically. That's actually really annoying. He's actually not going to hit my face. And he is going to kill both of my creatures, which means that I can't burn him out because his health's too high, and I don't get my bear. And he knows it's not Freezing Trap or Snake Trap, so he thinks it's probably he probably thinks it's an Explosive Trap. Damn, if this were Quick Shot, I would have actually kill commanded his face and Quick Shotted his face to get the other card. So maybe multi-shot over Quick Shot was a mistake, although the multi-shot was good once. But this does not die to multi-shot. I get a bear. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, this is amazing. I love the Grand Tournament. So I get a bear out, which unless he has a removal card for the bear, which if he does, by the way, it sucks, and I take everything back, I can now kill command the spider. Thanks to the bear. Get a really good 5-drop, steady shot. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. I wish I had quick shot here for the 3 damage to the face cycle, which would have been pretty sweet there. Got a really good board. He's only got 2 cards. My health is fine. Deathwing would win him the game, admittedly. He gets a 9/9, which is a little scary because I don't want to let this hit me. Multi-shot obviously doesn't do anything about it. And if he gets to clear out my bear, he could actually kill me. That was a really good card. Oh my god. So how much of a risk do you take here? He'd pretty much have to have a removal for the bear and 3 more damage to kill me. If I wait for him to play another minion, then I could Hunter's Mark. Let me think. 7 damage takes him down to 7 health. 4 damage. 6 doesn't kill him next turn. You know what? F it. I am not going to take any chances. Let's just deal a very fair 8 damage for 0 mana and pass the turn. I wish he had another minion out so I could have multi-shotted, but beggars can't be choosers. So now my health is ahead of his. I'll kill him in 10 turns with steady shot. This is a pretty good threat. This dies to multi-shot, finally. And what's he doing? Is he biting my Spiteful Smith? He's naturalizing it, which is actually a really good play. I do gain 2 cards, but he's now getting some damage on my face. And I lost my big minion. Luckily this was at a multi-shot though. Alright, so this is okay. I'm gonna save this guy. I'd rather get the bigger creatures down than deal 4 damage to him randomly right now. Let's just save that for later. Am I threatening lethal? What is this? 5, 8, 12? I am threatening lethal even after he shapeshifts. Oh, darn. Don't quite kill him, but I come close. I come real close. 5, 9. Alright, well, let's see if I can actually kill him. Wait. Am I gonna have mana for all this stuff? Yeah, this is fine. So let's do this first. Got the pig. And I don't quite have enough mana to kill him right now, but, I mean, he's obviously in a lot of trouble here. Deathwing does not save him, which is a good sign. No 1 card will deal 9 damage. I don't think he has any way out of this. My minions or my stuff will kill him. So, well played. And that'll do it for this video. Thank you very much, folks, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe as Mirazchiski takes the honorable way out. Well, this is a good run. I'm happy with how this run went. I got up to 4 wins. I did my daily quest. Sure, I could just end up with a 4-win run, but it was a good deck. Performed well. Got to see some grand tournament stuff. It breathed just the right amount of life into the arena. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Take care, everybody.